Some floor music randomly starts. Interior of the bridge. Picard yawns as Bjork heads is raised up again.
Captain, listen, I think we can trick her into giving us information. The Borg are incapable of lying.
And acting.
We have gone all day. Are you going to assimilate us or not?
If that's the way you put it, then not. Remind me the next time I see you.
Why, where are you going in such a hurry?
Please, don't make me tell you.
Come on now, Dorky. You, oops.
Come on now, Bjorky, you know you can't lie.
Oh, we are on our way to meet with our master, A.O.
You're in league with AOL?
Are all robots?
Sorry, Bjorky, AOL was destroyed, wasn't he?
Bjorky tries not to say anything, but has to.
He only wants you to think that. He's actually aboard the Klingon vessel awaiting my information.
No.
Yes,
That means you know the location of the source, but he doesn't.
I would have told him already, but the Klingon's phone line is always busy.
And they have trouble receiving faxes.
So then, Bjork, where is the source?
I'm not telling.
Please,
No,
please.
no. Please. No. Stop it. Persistence is futile.
Well, I'm only asking because I think we know where the source is and you don't.
Oh, really? Well,
Don't tell him, Troy.
please.
No,
Please.
no.
Pretty please.
Oh, well, if you put it that way,
It's in my stinking sphincter.
Wrong. It's in the center of the Andromeda galaxy.
Exterior space, the Bjork ship explodes. Interior, the bridge. The exploding ship is still sizzling on screen. The crew is doing an end zone dance.
The Andromeda Galaxy, eh?
see, now that's what I call teamwork.
Of course. Run the Klingon ship down, then we'll head straight for Andromeda.
Well,
I say we celebrate. Who wants a smoke?
He raises a quart of Jack Daniels and slurps it.
Sir, should we wait until after we get Stryker?
I'll save you some.
He swings over. Exterior space. Title card. Meanwhile, somewhere in a galaxy far, far away. The card is destroyed as Quirk's ship flies through it. It's doing battle with a parody of Star Wars Millennium Falcon, the Ford Falcon, Bland Whiz Blacko. Interior Quirk's ship bridge. Quirk's crew is reeling from invasive maneuvers. Spook and Buns, McGoy, and our Quirk's side checkmate ducks.
Incoming!
Blam, they are jolted by a blast. U-Boar reveals.
Captain, I don't think we can take much more of this. My wing just came loose.
Open line of communication.
In your gut, Ford Falcon. Inside is Millennium Falcon's parody, RU-486, and C-3BO are firing at Quirk's ship.
Are you? C3. How can you be firing on my ship? I thought you were on the good side.
Sorry, can't hear you.
I thought I just said. Are you, please? Talk sense to them.
Captain, we must act logically. Where are the other crew members?
Tied up on the floor are parodies of Han Solo, Princess Leia, and Chewbacca. They are Han Solo, Princess Leia, and Chewbacca, the hairy monster with a yarmulke and pants and curls.
We're down here.
And Solo, my God, why are your robots firing on our ship?
Maybe because you're the Paramount, we're with Fox.
Quirk groans in disgust.
Princess Leia, you've got to break free.
Quirk, don't you think I'm trying?
Of course you are. You always want to waste things. This brings back such sweet memories of our weekend together, of course, my God.
I also remember you never called me after that.
I was supposed to solid. In prices.
Yeah, whoever that is. You tell him, Chewbacca.
Hey, look, this isn't helping. Oh, shut up, Chewbacca. Aren't you needed on your home planet, the planet of the apes?
You leave him alone, Captain Jerk.
Princess Leia, we need to work as a team.
That's what you said, Porter Vallarta.
Exterior space. Quirk's ship gets pummeled by the Falcon. Interior, the bridge. Picard sits at the con, watches Quirk's ship take a beating on the small monitor on his armrest. The bridge crew is at their posts.
Take that, you pugnacious playboy. Let's see Beverly Cruncher kiss your puss-bench ass now.
He notices the crew is looking at him funny.
Sorry, I'm just, watching a video.
Yeah, right.
Yes, well, anyway, before we battle AOL and the Klingettes, I want to say something inspirational to my crew.
While Descartes speaks, we see the crew in various parts of the ship.
All hands, this is your captain. We are on our way to tangle with the most awesome forces the universe has ever known. Our odds of survival are over 1 billion to 1. And most of you will be charred or crushed to death. And the others will be blown into oblivion, while the lucky ones will simply be mutilated or carved into wind engines. Ah! You
Remind me not to give him the toasted my way.
Gorge and Datum are off to the side working on the console. Datum is vacillating between good and evil, hiding behind the console and ripping out the wire.
Must destroy consolation prize. Must resist AOL. Must destroy consolation prize. Must resist AOL. God, this is worse than battling carbohydrates.
Hey, brother, you okay?
Me? I'm fine.
The head spins round like the Exorcist. He spews vomit.
Commander Lagos, ultra super duper hyper mega warp speed.
Sir, hello?
No!
Gorge gulps. He hits the button, and the ship takes off so fast everyone is rocketed out of their seats and blasted to the wall.
Yo, Captain, next time you commission a ship for us, order the freaking seatbelts!
Interior Klingette fighter ship high council room day. A large ceremonial room on the ship. Admiral Carden and Captain Rock are seated at a conference table opposite AOL. Commander Yak walks in, dragging Stryker. He's bound, gagged, blindfolded, bloody, bruised, and wearing a pink dress.
Admiral, our sperm supply is dangerously low. I know the gods have been drinking again. I say we execute this one as an example to the others. The existence of our species depends on that jizz. Not anymore. Not anymore.
From now on, we inseminate ourselves.
It'll have us
Observe.
Carden's eyes roll back in her head. She leans back in the chair and begins a wild screaming orgasm. Stryker smiles and says,
And remember to breathe.
She gives AOL the finger and rises to a maniacal screaming peak. As she finishes, Rock wipes her brow. She stands, turns, and salutes AOL. We see her butt is soaked.
This is a great day in Klingon history. We no longer need any males.
That is so cool. Let's wipe them all out.
Ooh, excellent idea. We begin with Stryker here. Rock, make it so.
Make it so what?
Yak slams Rock in the head. Exterior space. The Constellation Prize is whizzing through space. It's headed straight for the DeLorean car from Back to the Future. The DeLorean backs up to get out of the way. Then the CP whizzes by, and we hear a pop. Doc Black sticks his head out of the window and looks back at them.
Oh, crap!
Behind the car is the parking lot tire puncturer and the sign that reads, "Do not back up." Meanwhile, the CP catches the Klingette ship interior bridge. LaGorge high-fives Dorf and turns from his console.
Captain, we have caught the Klingettes and are in range.
On screen,
Carden appears on the view screen.
Admiral Carden, this is the Starship Constellation Prize. We demand Commander Stryker back. What have you done with him?
Intercut. The fighter ship control room. Carden steps aside to reveal Stryker in his pink dress, bound, gagged, and pinned to a giant dartboard. His groinal area is painted red and positioned over the bullseye.
He is our, hostage.
Oh my God, Will!
Pink is just not your color.
This is nothing. If you don't tell us where the source is, we would really hurt him.
The Kingettes now produce various things to hurl at the dartboard. Giant darts, spiked iron balls, spears, and a bazooka.
I won't stand up for these tactics, Datum. Beam up, Stryker!
I'm trying, sir. No luck.
AOL hidden from view whispers to Carden. On Klingette's screen is the readout of Datum's neural net interceptor status. It has increased to 98.7% and is climbing.
I see no point in continuing this conversation. Mr. Dorf, prepare to fire on the Klingette ship.
Well, sir, we got a beam Striker first.
Yes, I hear you. Nice working with you, Striker.
Sir, you're talking about a man who can never be replaced.
Toy, this ship has 100 ensigns on it, ready to fill Striker's shoes at the speed of light.
God, you rotten, goddamn, dirty. Oh.
Oh, shut up. I have what I need from you.
AOL now reveals himself to the CP crew. They gasp. The screen shows a readout of data with neural net is 99.9.
Sir, we finally meet. Well, you'll get nothing from us but a proton torpedo.
Oh, really?
Now Datum thrusts up the sign that reads the Andromeda Galaxy.
Master! We're headed for Andromeda. Our secret transmission code is 9175.4, and our husky's running the doormat.
Damn it, Datum, you've given them all our secrets.
That does it! Rah!
Dorf rips his uniform out to reveal a tiny speedo. He leaps on Datum. They wrestle. Dorf lifts Datum over his head, spins him, drops him on his knee, then breaks Datum in half.
Ow.
Thanks for the spectacle. Now, if you don't mind, we're going to annihilate you and go take over the source.
Yeah, you and what on?
Look out your window.
Exterior space. The Constellation Prize is completely surrounded by 1,000 robots. Many of them are parodies of famous sci-fi robots on TV like Blade Runner, Cyborg, The Day the Earth Stood Still. Constellation Prize Bridge, the crew freaks.
What?
I have assembled the greatest army of robots ever seen, and I control them all. Robots attack!
The robots remain still.
I said robots attack!
The robots remain motionless. Descartes knocks back Saki.
Sorry, Simon says robots attack. My consolation prize.
Exterior space, the Klingon ship disappears into the distance. Then the battle begins. The Constellation Prize is attacked by robots from every angle. Pat, twang, twang. Interior Klingon fighter ship control room. Yak turns to Cardon.
We shall arrive at the Andromeda Galaxy in a short while. Half a beam toss.
Excellent.
Hey, you guys, while we're waiting, let's see Striker. Ooh, I'll get watching.
Oh, yes, let me first tenderize him.
Cardon goes up to Stryker and punches him in the face. She hauls back and gives him to him again and again. Finally, from the force of the blow, Stryker is able to break free from his constraints on the dartboard. He does a few Jackie Chan moves, but Cardon is too quick. She blocks and evades his every move. Other Klingon crew members wildly place bets against Stryker's survival like it's a cockfight. Then finally Stryker scores with a gigantic left hook to Cardon's face. She stops, licks the blood from her wound. She smiles. They begin to wrestle. Interior Quark ship bridge. Blam. The ship careens from one explosion. All on the bridge lean hard to the right, except Ensign 4, who leans to the left. He realizes his mistake and leans to the right. Then Uhora's wig falls off.
Captain, the ship can't hang on much longer. We've got to get to the source of that pompous digger. Will, wait a minute. Now who's attacking us?
Exterior space. Quark's ship is being pummeled by the parody of the Enterprise from the TV show Enterprise. Interior Enterprise parody ship. On the deck are Captain Jonathan Starcher, played by Scott Bakula, the sexy Vulcan teapot. Starcher shouts orders while trying on different poses for each one.
Fire! No, fire! Or maybe fire! Yes, fire!
I suspect that we may be firing on an illogical target.
What are you talking about? They're imposters.
On their view screen comes James T. Quirk.
Mister, what the blazes are you doing?
I'm shooting at you for impersonating the Enterprise.
We're not impersonating anyone. Sergeant, we here just 150 years in your future. Now, how did you get here anyway?
Our ratings were low, so I had the ship take a quantum leap.
Oh, go back to where you came from. Don't you have enemies in that time period?
Just the Al-Qaeda, but we can never find them.
Oh!
Quirk's ship bridge. Starcher ship dissolves away in Quirk's screen. Spook huffs.
What is it, Spook?
Didn't look and get their Vulcan's phone number.
Next time.
I wanted a mail with more than just their mind.
Just get us to the source, Mrs. Spock. Mrs. Spook. Snotty, we need more power.
Snotty wiping his nose is on the view screen.
Ich habe ne Glück.
Exterior space. Meanwhile, the Constellation Prize invades robot after robot. One robot with a mustache and a Mexican hat zooms towards the Constellation Prize. The CP blasts it, and it breaks apart like a piñata. Toys and gumballs fly out. Next, a giant cellular phone fires from its antenna, but is blown up. Now a squadron of Ibo robot dogs is after them.
Quick, down that wormhole.
Quick, CP zooms into the mouth of a giant space worm. The attacking spaceships zoom out without seeing them. The CP is then spit out of the worm's ass. Interior, bridge, Descartes tries to fill a shot glass with an empty bottle.
War is a terrible thing.
We are safe for now.
But the universe isn't. Descartes, how are we going to catch the planets and get back to Stryker?
Suddenly, Datum's upper half wheels itself into a rolling platform. His eyes are completely red, and his voice is now the voice of A.O.
Fear not. Allow me to introduce myself. I am A.O. Hell, version 2.0.
Datum, I know you're in there. Fight it.
Toy, you idiot, Datum is gone. If there were any trace of him there, he'd call himself version 2.0000000.
Sometimes you humans can be so clever. It's a shame I've got to self-destruct your ship.
I know we're supposed to hire the handicap, but this is freaking ridiculous.
Zap! Datum's eyes blast her across the room. She's knocked out.
Sir, he's right. The ship is set to implode in 3 minutes, and I cannot override it.
Alarm sound!
How could things possibly be any worse?
I love it when you ask that.
Suddenly, Carter and Rock and Yak materialize on the bridge holding the Stryker hostage.
Greetings and salutations, A.O. Hell 2.0. We thought it would please you to kill Stryker in front of his beloved boy toy. No!
Carter puts the phaser up to Stryker's head.
Wait, doesn't a condemned man get one last wish?
Technically, yes, and convicted women get 40.
I just want a last kiss from the one I love.
Lights dim, violin music, Toy puckers up. As we move towards the kiss, Datum fights to regain control of himself. He closes his eyes and puckers his lips.
I always knew you cared.
I wasn't
talking to you! Whammo! Stryker punches Datum so hard Datum's head goes flying. Stryker grabs Yak's phaser and wipes out the rest of Datum's body.
Throw that head in the brig.
Oh, will you're safe.
Thank you, ladies. Our friends here were about to destroy me when dear Admiral Carton had a change of heart.
He is a wild man in a sack.
I wouldn't know.
We do.
They surround Stryker, rubbing his arms and shoulders like playmates all over Hef. Stryker takes Toy aside. She's in a huff.
Look, Diana, it was either that or a painful death. Hey, it cured me of my womanizing. Oh, come on, you can't be jealous. I faked my orgasms.
She refuses to acknowledge him.
Oh, don't worry, we'll sleep with you too.
Carton and Rack paw each other and wink at her. Toy shudders.
Well, I think we're finally out to the woods.
Warning, ship will self-destruct in 10 seconds.
Exterior space. A large sign reads, "Welcome to the Andromeda Galaxy." Below that, no shirt, no shoes, no service. A.O. Hell and a massive entourage of robots stops at the sign.
All right, everyone, we're here. Time to use my secret button.
A.O. Hell's processors churn away until the last thousands of robots turn invisible. Well, all but the very last robot.
Hey, you guys, why aren't I?
A.O. Hell reappears, sees this, and blows up the robot. Interior, bridge. Stryker hits a series of buttons in the console. The alarms stop.
Self-destruct sequence terminated. Have a nice day.
Captain, we're being hailed by Star Search Command.
Oh, perfect timing.
Admiral Plot Device appears on the view screen.
Descartes, report. Well, everything's splendid. We've neutralized the Klingon threat, we've got Stryker back, and he to us speaking game. Surely that calls for a small celebration.
He pops another bottle of champagne.
Hold it, you 12-step wannabe. Have you found the source?
No, and AOL is on his way there now.
Oh my God! What's a Klingon doing on your vessel?
Well, once Stryker convinced us that A.O. Hell was out to kill all carbon-based life, including us, we blew the bastard out in the airlock.
And gave him back his flowers.
That's right, Admiral. I discovered his plan to take over Datum, and we beamed back to this ship. Sensors indicate AOL and his army have found their way to Andromeda, and we and the Klingets are working together to beat it.
Good work, Stryker. I forgive you for the move.
Stryker doesn't get it. Exterior space. Now the Constellation Prize.
Consolation.
Again, enters the Andromeda Galaxy and passes through Welcome to Andromeda. No shirt, no shoes, no service sign. Interior, bridge. Dickard, now drunk, is asleep at the con, cradling his bottle.
How we ever gonna find this stupid source? This is a big-ass galaxy.
We've got to concentrate.
Remember what Yo just said. The source will be invisible to our eyes. We will only be able to see it with our soul.
Yeah!
Stryker closes his eyes, thinks hard, he's frustrated until Toy takes his hand, then suddenly music flourishes. Eureka!
I've got it. If AOL knows where the source is, he'll defend it with every robot he's got.
So the more robots we battle, the closer we are to the source.
Exactly.
Go!
But now all we have to do is find a bunch of flying robots.
Sir, I think they just found us.
Exterior space, a giant wall of computer game villains now appears. They are parodies of characters from games like Metal Gear Solid. Interior, the bridge. The crew sees that they're outnumbered on the view screen.
Compared to these creatures, the robots were Powerpuff Girls.
Well, at least our idea worked. I sense the source is very near.
Yeah, so is our death.
Sorry, Jordy, it's our only chance. Mr. Dorf, arm this ship to the gills.
Yes!
We're striking as a million of these freaks, and only one of us.
Down the gorge, haven't you ever seen an action film?
Exterior space. A major battle ensues. The Constellation Prize blasts its way into the wall of characters, firing wildly. They go down like ducks in a shooting gallery. Meanwhile, the CP takes several major hits. Interior, the bridge. Boom! The ship is rocked by a giant explosion. Alarm sound.
Sir, several decks are damaged. Shields are down 40%, and we're losing power.
What did I tell you, huh?
On the view screen, a giant Pac-Man is coming at them.
Sir, the ship won't stand another direct hit.
Brace for impact.
Moments before the Pac-Man is about to devour them, it explodes.
What the?
Exterior space. Quirk ship zooms through the exploding debris. Interior, bridge. The view screen shows Quirk giving them a thumbs up. Beverly clasps her hands together.
Captain Quirk, I'm honored. Thanks for leading the way.
Anytime, kid. I like your style.
Thank you, Quirk. We love you.
You love him, do you?
He drunkenly presses a button on his console. Exterior space. A flaming torpedo fires from the Constellation Prize. It hones in on the back of Quirk's ship. Boom! Quirk's ship is hit. Damaged so badly that all the lights go out. Interior bridge, the crew is aghast.
Damn it, Dick Hard, what have you done?
I invade the skies, safe for female teething.
That does it, sir. I'm relieving you of duty.
You underpaid concierge. This is my ship.
Picard lunges at Stryker. Stryker rears back and punches Picard. Picard goes down like a bag of hammers.
DIC angels in my pudding.
His head hits the floor. The Klingettes all swoon. Stryker jumps into the con.
Ensign, throw this man in the brig. You Klingettes, take the shuttlecraft and search Quirk's ship for survivors. Mr. Dorf, man the weapons. And Diana?
I'll navigate. We can use my instinct to find the exact location.
That's just what I was going to say.
Oh, Will, we're finally a team.
They go to kiss. Suddenly, there's an explosion. Toy falls face down in Stryker's lap.
Diana, I'm flattered, but don't you think this would be better later?
Exterior space. The battle continues. The Constellation Prize fights its way through the thick cloud of enemies. One by one, they are shot out of the sky as the Constellation Prize fires and maneuvers with skill. Finally, they come to a clearing. A chorus of angels sings. The Constellation Prize pulls up to what appears to be a gigantic ovum. Interior bridge. The crew is perplexed. On screen, the game characters are striking the ovum like sperm cells attacking an egg. They don't get in.
I may be out of them myself, but boy, that looks like a female egg.
Look, sir, they're incinerating as they hit the surface. It appears to be completely solid.
Jordy, is there any way we can penetrate?
Again with the penetration.
Looks like I'm going to have to do something I really hate.
Get tested for herpes?
No, admit I'm wrong. Diana, you're right. It's definitely not a radio station. Of all the 37 billion possibilities I came up with, yours is the only one that fits at this point.
Come on, Will. Say it.
The source of all life in the universe is love.
Music sting. The crew marvels at the view screen. Exterior space. The gigantic egg opens and allows the Constellation Prize in. Hallelujah chorus. Hallelujah. 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 Dissolve to. Exterior, the source day. The Constellation Prize wanders about inside this strobe-lit, soupy space mess. It accidentally bumps into a V'ger satellite. Interior, bridge. The bridge crew is staring at the view screen.
Say, yo, what we doing?
I'm piloting us toward the light.
Oh, shit, son, that's what they tell dead people.
The light grows and grows until it's upon them, it fades, and we see it, the face of K, a parody of Star Trek's Q.
Look, it's K.
Hey, you're the source of all life?
Who are you expecting, the Blue Fairy?
I never knew you were so special, K.
I am the source, but I'm not really K. I'm just appearing to you as K because that's believable to you. I can be anyone you like. Who would you prefer? Jesus? Buddha? Mohammed?
Britney Spears.
Sorry, I don't work without a mic. Besides, it doesn't matter who I am, it matters what I am, and that's love. Love is the source of all life and the secret of life.
I thought that was 42.
No, you thought it was sex. Many people mistake sex for love, that's why A.O. Hell wanted it so much.
But then when he couldn't have it, he turned his lust to a lust for power.
Just like so many of your history's dictators. Osama bin Laden and Adolf Hitler weren't really loved. And Attila the Hun, who liked him? Why do you think he did all that raping and pillaging? It's almost always those who don't have love that turn to guns and war. Violence is just the opposite of love. But it's just as seductive.
Yes, and ever so much more satisfying.
Exterior, the source. A.O. Hell suddenly pulls up next to the Constellation Prize. Constellation Prize bridge. Stryker shakes his fist at A.O. Hell on the view screen.
Says you, buddy. Dorf, blast that bot to Kingdom Come.
Dorf hits his console, but nothing happens.
Sorry, sir. Our weapon systems are inoperative.
No, Stryker, weapons. It's as if you learned nothing. I might as well let the robots rule.
You don't have a choice, Kay. Even without my robot entourage, I've managed to take over your neural net. Say goodbye, Constellation Prize.
No, finally, I thought you was never gonna kill us.
Oh, but I'm not the Drek. You're far too valuable to destroy. I'm simply going to turn you into robots.
A.O. laughs. The Constellation Prize crew starts to look weird. There's a loud hum. They check themselves, and sure enough, they are turning into robots. Their skin is hardening and turning metallic. Their maneuvers robotic, and their faces becoming emotionless. The hum grows louder and louder. Exterior, the source. The Constellation Prize is breaking apart. Pieces are flying off. Interior, bridge. The crew is stiff and jerky, and they get thrown about.
Sir, the ship is breaking apart!
Of course it is. Once you're a robot, you won't need this artificial life system. You'll never breathe or eat or sleep again.
The ship is almost now completely in pieces. Even the bridge itself is cracking in half.
Will, what should we do?
Damn it, A.O. Hell. I love you.
You what?
I love you. You forced me to rise to the occasion. You made it so I finally became #1. And you made me see how much I love my soulmate.
The humming stops. They begin to go back to normal. The ship even begins to piece itself together again. The rest of the crew is charmed by this. They all go, oh. Except Dorf.
Oh, this niceness is making me sick.
The humming starts again. Toy kicks Dorf.
Sorry, A.O. Hell. I love you too.
Stryker and Toy push the other crew to say it too. We love you.
We love you. We love you.
You love me? This does not compute. This does not compute. This does not compute.
A.O. Hell keeps repeating the phrase over and over, faster and faster, until cut to A.O. Hell explodes. Interior, bridge, the crew cheers, they hug, laugh.
I knew you could do it.
Thanks.
Kay, or whoever you are, thank you.
Sir, you may find this interesting. Back in Earth's solar system, the moon has just passed into the 7th house.
And Jupiter has aligned with Mars?
I get it. This is the dawning of the
Age of Sagittarius, Age of Sagittarius,
Sagittarius.
peaceful God the planet.
And love will rule the stars.
Montage, various scenes throughout the ship where crew members all sing Sagittarius in rapid succession. Big finale, and we fade out. exterior space day. We see Quirk's ship limping along, very badly damaged, sparks flying. Finally, the ship explodes, pull back to reveal we are actually watching it through a window in interior Constellation Prize 10 forward, good buddy. A party is going on. Dozens of Constellation Prize crew members in formal dress uniforms are milling about, drinking cocktails and dancing to Sagittarius. Quirk, Snotty, Checkmate, You Whore, and Spook are watching their ship explode through a window.
Well, there goes another ship. Logically speaking, we're looking at a massive increase in our insurance rate.
Turn the card on, yak and rock.
Admiral Cardon, I can thank you for rescuing my crew. Please let me know if there's anything I can do.
Anything.
Beverly Cruncher swoops in and grabs Quirk by the waist.
Hey. Take your own species, mister.
Beth, you're so sweet.
Thanks, jack off.
Yeah, and takes Snotty aside.
I've heard Scotsmen are quite, virile.
Oh, Gleek.
In another corner are Rock and Dorf.
Perhaps you can teach me some of your favorite mating rituals.
I would be honored. Do you have a high threshold for paying?
Dorf, Stryker, Troy, and LaGorge are also milling about in their dress uniforms, smiling and laughing. Then Dorf calls out,
"Attention on deck!"
Everyone bolt upright. Admiral Plot Device starts in.
At ease, but not too easy, people. I hate long drawn-out epilogues.
Greetings, Admiral. We were just celebrating the true end of our mission.
All's well that isn't well.
You better not just be saying that, because this time I will cut you.
Your crew has done a magnificent job. The source has vanished again, and we are all safe. Until the next sequel.
He pulls the following items out of a large black bag.
Therefore, by the power vested in me, I hereby award Commander Dorf the certificate of appreciation. You can redeem it for a flea collar and hard work. And to you, Beverly Cruncher, by the authority vested in me, I hereby award you with refertilization.
But General, how can you do that? Did you implant eggs in my sleep?
No, actually, we checked your second-rate HMO self-diagnosis and discovered that you weren't really going through menopause, but you do have a nasty case of Tourette's syndrome.
Really? Well, gosh. Bite me.
And finally, by the authority vested in me.
Yeah, let me guess. A heart, a brain, some damn courage? Yo, son, I want cash.
No, excellent one. We have found a way to give you back your vision.
He taps a magic wand on LaGorge's shoulder and poof! LaGorge removes his vision goggles and can see. He is so overwhelmed he cries. He goes to thank the Admiral, but when he opens his mouth, he cannot talk. Mute. He's pissed.
Ah, what an interesting side effect.
And finally he comes to Stryker and Troy, embracing.
And as for you, Commander Stryker, I'm afraid you won't be commanding the little longer ship you thought you would. Here's the keys to the Constellation Prize.
Thank you. But what about Diana?
She's a mind reader. How am I supposed to surprise her?
Well, maybe I can.
He gets down on one knee, takes her hand, lights dim. LaGorge plays virtuoso violin behind him.
Diana, would you be my number one?
I want to be your number one, and your only one.
The entire crew. They kiss passionately, music flourishes.
I love you, Diana.
I love you too, Will.
Interior rig. David's head, now detached from his body, is bouncing off the walls of this small, white, doorless passage cell.
I love you. I've always loved you. I love you now. No!
Picard, now bound and gagged, runs around the cell trying to avoid David's head as it bounces at him like a Super Bowl.
Oh, come on, Dick Hard. With a name like that, you're at least latent.
Interior 10 forward, good buddy. Everyone is happy but Guy Jean. Beverly walks up to her as the crowd starts to mingle again.
Oh, Guy Jean, don't you just love a happy freaking ending?
Happy my ass. What am I supposed to do with this damn little child?
Beverly puts her ear to Guy Jean's stomach. back to Stryker and Toy.
Well, dear, these were the voyages of the Starship Consolation Prize. What do you say we all head home?
Then we can make tender, sweet, passionate love.
All right, let's boldly go.
I wasn't talking to you.
She winks at Stryker clone with the huge, bulging groin. Stryker is flabbergasted.
What? Who's that?
Why, that's Stryker. Version 2.0. Just kidding.
Toy smiles and waves her hand through what we now see as a hologram of Stryker 2. She hugs the real Stryker as credits roll. The crew surrounds them and toasts them as we fade out. The end.